Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I basically would just want to make the Gran Turismo 7 community aware that the Alfa Romeo 155 touring car is officially back in the legendary dealership. So for those of you that don't know much about this car, it is basically featured in pretty much all Gran Turismo titles since I believe Gran Turismo 2 was the first time it appeared, and since then it has pretty much cemented itself as one of the most iconic cars in the Gran Turismo franchise. Obviously, this was a real car back in the day. It raced in DTM. There was also other versions that weren't as extreme that raced in touring cars and such. So one of the most iconic memories of this car for me in the Gran Turismo franchise was if you left Gran Turismo 2 just sat on the menu, um, this Alpha and a Vauxhall Calibra, or it may have been the Opel model, either way they're the same thing. Um, Basically, both DTM models would race each other, and since then, the sound and the sight of this car and the Calibra as well. I think a lot of Gran Turismo players just fell in love with it. So for a legend car, it's actually quite cheap. It's 800,000. Obviously, eventually I will get around to doing a proper buyer's guide on it and testing it up against other Group 4 cars. I have used it in sport mode and single player. Single player, it is very, very good. In sport mode, it's not too bad. It's definitely not up there with like the likes of the GTR and the Subaru at the minute, but it can hold its own. You just will find if you get a lobby populated with sort of meta cars for the week, then this car will sort of lose a few positions in that. Overall, it is a very, very good handling car. The handling I can't really fault. It feels quick. It's not as quick as some of like the more modern Group 4 cars on the straights, which is a little bit disappointing. But I mean, you are going to look, like the coolest person in the lobby, driving this thing about. It is just such a good looking and a bit strange looking, really, car. I was quite surprised it was in Group 4. I thought it'd be in like just a completely random category, but no, you can use this in pretty much all Group 4 events that I know of. It does have a very good PP rating for obviously being a Group 4 car, but like I said, if you take it into sport mode, balance of performance doesn't really do this car much justice. Once that balance of performance is off, this is definitely one of the best Group 4 cars in the game. And like I said, it just looks amazing, it's iconic, and I really hope the majority of the players will pick this up now it's back. It was originally in the game, I think, like on day of release. It was sat in the legendary dealers. Obviously, a lot of people didn't have the money to go and buy it with obviously the game just releasing. I know a few people did pick it up, but now is your chance to own pretty much a bit of motorsport history and one of the most iconic cars ever to be featured in Gran Turismo. So because of this car obviously coming back and making a bit of a resurgence, and now more people are going to get it and drive it, my question to Polyphony is, where is the rest of the classic DTM cars from this time? Especially where is that Opel Calibra? Because these two going at it together would make an absolutely awesome sight and an awesome sound. Um, yeah, I need more of these kind of cars, and I think it's cars like this that really make Gran Turismo, a little bit special. So with all that being said, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, I make this kind of content each and every day. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want. I do upload this kind of stuff every day. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.